Hero 4 Silver, man, because it's awesome. Anyway, enough of the plug. I'm going to do a video series on racing. I'm an old guy. I'm like in my 40s. I've raised a fam. I have kids that are old enough to race. And this guy that I work with, he talked me into racing dirt bikes. Now, I love dirt biking. I hadn't done it for a few years, and I'm getting back into it with this young energy, man. I recommend it highly. And I entered the Sportsman Loops, which are just half the race, right? And so I entered my first one in February. It's out in the desert here, and in Idaho where I live. And it's like 42 miles. And I finished, but I was exhausted. I was so tired. It took me like an hour and a half before I could breathe again. I mean, it sucked, dude. I was just like, damn, I'm old. And so I had a choice right then to make. I'm like, I can either give up or I can go to the gym. I've been going to the gym a little bit, but not nearly hard enough as an old guy, and not doing the right kind of gym. So I decided I'm not giving up. I'm going to go to the gym. And so I did. And I started working on my routine. I started dialing it in. I started doing different stuff. I started researching a little bit. I started figuring some stuff out. And I already knew a bit about working out. I already knew a bit about health and nutrition, but I never really applied it to a focus like this. And that was pretty awesome. So fast forward 3 months to a couple of weeks ago, and I entered in I think it was the 4th race that I had done. And I did real well. I was super happy. I got like 5th out of 25. I'm like, yeah! It was awesome, and it was paying off. And I did a same basic location as the first race, but I think it was 35 miles, and it took me a little over an hour, and I was fine. I had lots of energy. I could have gone farther. I don't know if I could have gone double, because that's a full race, but we're going to work on that. And that's what this video series is going to be about. It's going to be about my adventure as an old guy getting into desert racing. I had never raced before. I never raced motocross. I didn't race when I was a kid. I didn't do any of that stuff. And so this is sort of my journey, and hopefully it can be inspiring to someone. And so there's going to be videos about working out in the gym. There's going to be videos about getting some nutrition. There's going to be videos about what I'm doing when I go out, and I'm going to try to do some training rides at a riding area that's real close to me. And we're just going to document it. And the next race is in October, because it is desert racing. You don't race in the desert in the summertime. But we're going to be doing lots of training rides and lots of ridings in general. And I got my Hero 4 Silver, so we're going to get it all on video. I'm going to post it up, and that's kind of how we roll. Peace out.